Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 19th of May 2023. Let's start with our session. Yuge Yugin Bharat National Museum is to be set up in which state or the union territory? So this museum is a new museum that will be set up at North-South Block as part of the Central Vista project. Okay, and it will be displaying India's rich civilizational culture spanning over 5,000 years. And this initiative has been undertaken to commemorate the 47th International Museum Day, which is observed every year on 18th of May. Fine. So this new National Museum is to be set up in New Delhi. Next is, which institution successfully conducted the trial run of blood bag delivery under iDrone initiative? So the Indian Council of Medical Research recently conducted a successful trial run of blood bag delivery by the drones under this iDrone initiative. And this drone flight carried 10 units of whole blood samples from the Government Institute of Medical Sciences, Greater Noida and Lady Hardinge Medical College, New Delhi. Fine. So recently ICMR has successfully conducted this operation under iDrone initiative. Next is, which city hosted the National Conference on Land Governance in the northeastern states? So the National Conference on the Land Governance in northeastern states was recently held in Guwahati in the state of Assam. And this conference was jointly initiated by Lal Bahadur Shastri, National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie, and Department of Land Resources with the support of Assam government's Revenue Department. Fine. So only venue is important. So the venue for the National Conference on Land Governance in the northeastern state was Guwahati, Assam. Next is, which union ministry launched the Harit Sagar Guidelines 2023? So recently this guideline was unveiled by the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, and basically it envisions ecosystem dynamics in port development, operation and its maintenance. So it lays emphasis on the use of clean and green energy in the port operation, developing port capabilities for their storage, handling and bunkering the greener fuels. Okay, so Harit Sagar guidelines have been released by Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Now can you tell me, RAMP program is associated with which union ministry? Basic aim of RAMP is to improve access to market and credit of the MSMEs so as to improve the center-state linkage and addressing the issues of delayed payment of MSMEs, right? So recently the first meeting of the National MSME Council was organized by the MSME Ministry, and it was set up to function as an administrative body that oversees the coordination between the central ministries and monitor the progress on reforms including the RAMP program. Fine. So RAMP program is associated with Ministry of MSME. And what is the full form of RAMP? Raising and accelerating MSME performance. Fine. Next is, Ayushman Assam Mukhyamantri Jan Arogya Yojana is the initiative of which Indian state? So Assam government has launched this particular Yojana recently, and it is a family floater health assurance scheme that provides cashless medical treatment for up to 5 lakh rupees per family per year. And basic aim is to promote accessible and affordable healthcare to everyone in the state. Fine. So this Yojana belongs to the Assam government. Next question is, the 35th Indo-Thai Corpat was organized in which particular region? So 35th edition of this India-Thailand coordinated patrol, that is Corpat, between the Indian Navy and the Royal Thai Navy was conducted recently. And Indian naval ship Kesari and Thailand's Saiburi frigate along with the maritime patrol aircraft from both the navies participated in this Corpat along the international maritime boundary line in the Andaman Sea. Fine. So this Indo-Thai Corpat was organized in Andaman Sea. Next is, when is the International Museum Day celebrated? So Museum Day is celebrated every year on 18th of May, and this year the theme is Museums, Sustainability and Well-being. Fine. Also, International Museum Expo 2023 was organized by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. And this 3-day event will showcase new technology and initiatives for our museums. Fine. So two things are important. When do we observe the International Museum Day? We observe this on 18th of May, and this year the theme is Museums, Sustainability and Well-being. Next question is, Kaziranga Elevated Road Project is being constructed in which state or the Union Territory? So this road project includes the construction of nearly 34 kilometers of elevated roads at the sites that are identified by the Wildlife Institute of India where animal crossings occur. Okay. Also, it involves widening the intervening at-grade road to a 4-lane highway which is approximately 50 kilometers in length, and also under this tunnels would be built for approximately 3 kilometers. Fine. So Kaziranga Elevated Road Project belongs to Assam State Government, obviously because Kaziranga National Park lies in the state of Assam. Next is, which state or the Union Territory announced the Motor Vehicle Aggregator Scheme 2023? So the draft version of the Motor Vehicle Aggregator Scheme was announced recently by Delhi government, and the objective is to regulate the cab aggregators and delivery service providers in Delhi. So for the first time in the country, the scheme mandates the transition of commercial vehicles from conventional fuels to the electric power. Fine. So this scheme belongs to New Delhi government. Now can you tell me which institution has recently introduced the star labeling program? So this program has been introduced by the Bureau of Energy Efficiency to provide the customers with an informed choice about energy efficiency and cost saving. Right? And this initiative has led to the improved energy efficiency of air conditioners and inverter technology. Basically, it led to an efficiency improvement of split ACs by 43% for 1-star and 61% for 5-star level. Fine. Only thing you have to remember is this star labeling program is the initiative of Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Next is, which Indian state or the Union Territory has inaugurated the Sea Harrier Museum? So this museum was inaugurated recently by Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. And this facility actually displays the Sea Harrier fighter jet that is designed and manufactured by British Aerospace. So Visakhapatnam Metropolitan Region Development Authority has initiated the Sea Harrier Museum project in 2025. So which state has inaugurated this museum? Answer would be Andhra Pradesh government. Also you have to tell me which city is the host for the DEF Con Hacker Convention. So this convention will be organized to gather the hackers from across the world to test the limits of artificial intelligence technology. So this is an annual convention that is held in Las Vegas in Nevada. Also, it is the first to tackle the large language models that have attracted a surge of public interest and commercial investment. Okay? So which city is the host of DEF Con Hacker Convention? Answer would be Las Vegas. Next is Buddham Saranam Gacchami exhibition was inaugurated recently in which state or the Union Territory? So this exhibition was inaugurated recently by the Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture, Meenakshi Lekhi, at the National Gallery of Modern Arts, New Delhi. It showcased Buddhist art and culture from across the world, and the exhibition was attended by most of the countries which have significant Buddhist population like Nepal, Myanmar, Mongolia, South Korea, Thailand and Bhutan. Okay, so this exhibition was inaugurated recently in New Delhi. Next question is OFDA 4000 is a state-of-art equipment which has been procured by which state or the Union Territory? So this is a cutting-edge equipment that is capable of testing the authenticity of Pashmina. Okay, and it was procured recently by the Handicraft and Handloom Department, Kashmir. So the equipment is capable of testing more than 4,000 fibers in less than a minute, and it can determine such characteristics of the fiber as well. So this is a state-of-art equipment that has been procured by Kashmir government recently. Also, you have to tell me which union ministry has recently launched a learning management information system named as Saksham. So Union Health Ministry has launched this learning management information system Saksham so that healthcare workers and the administrators can utilize the Saksham to acquire globally relevant knowledge. Fine. What is the full form of Saksham? It is stimulating advanced knowledge for sustainable health management. Fine. So Saksham is associated with Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with our revision session in which we are doing the current affairs revision for the month of April. And this is part 7 in the series. And today we'll be doing the questions from 91 up to question number 105. Let's start. When is the World Homeopathy Day observed every year? So we observe this day on 10th of April every year to pay tribute to homeopathy basically and its contribution to the world of medicine, right? Because homeopathy is one of the popular alternative medical systems in India. India held a business summit recently to commemorate 25 years of friendship with which country? So India-France Business Summit was organized to commemorate 25 years of India-France friendship, and it focuses on different themes like building a green future, emerging technologies, defense cooperation and cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. Comstock Act, which was seen in the news recently, is associated with which country? Basically, this act is a US law that was originally passed in 1873 to ban the mailing of contraceptives, lewd writings and any type of instrument or substance, drug, medicine or anything that could be used in an abortion. So currently it is at the center of the recent court ruling that threatens access to the popular abortion drug in the country. So it is the US law. Which country recently legalized human composting burial option? So first of all, it is also known as natural organic reduction, and it is a burial method that involves the reduction of human body into nutrient-rich soil. So recently New York became the 6th state of the US to legalize this burial option. So US has legalized human composting burial option. Bihu Naच is a dance form prevalently practiced in which Indian state? Bihu Naच is the defining feature of Rongali Bihu, which marks the new year of Assam state, right? So this is a dance form of Assam, and why it was in news? Because the state government of Assam has brought together 11,140 artists from all districts of the state to perform this dance at Guwahati's Saru Sajai Stadium so as to create a Guinness World of Record. Which country hosts the spring annual meetings of IMF and the World Bank? Answer would be USA. And this meeting was attended by finance ministers and the central banks from across the world. Which Indian armed force organized the Rhino Riders motorcycle rally? Answer would be Indian Army. Which state or the Union Territory launched the Project Sanjeevani to empower the dairy farmers? This is Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh government has launched a project named as Sanjeevani that helps in empowering the livelihood of small dairy farmers and livestock owners. So it will basically enhance the lives of the farmers by providing them convenient and quality care for livestock at their doorstep. Which state or the Union Territory has introduced the vacant land tax for asset registration? This is Maharashtra state. So state government has also made it mandatory the incorporation of the title owner in the addendal copy for agricultural land. How many states are in the front runner category of the State Energy Efficiency Index 2021-22? Basically, this index is developed by Bureau of Energy Efficiency in collaboration with Alliance for an Energy Efficient Economy, right? And 5 states are in the front runner category, which are these: Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Rajasthan and Telangana, while 4 states are in the achiever category. Which are these 4 states? Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Assam and Chandigarh. Fine. So these 4 states are the top performing states in their respective state groups. Also, Telangana state and Andhra Pradesh state have showed the most improvement since the last index. Milius is a guided missile destroyer of which country's navy? So this is a guided missile destroyer of US Navy. And why it was in news? Because recently it conducted an operation to assert navigational rights and freedoms in the South China Sea, because Chinese military exhibited its power for the 3rd consecutive day around Taiwan. India highlighted the significance of UN clause along with which country? So UN clause means United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which was adopted in the year 1982, governs the world's ocean and seas, right? So India and Vietnam country have recently highlighted the significance of UN clause and reiterated their commitment to resolve any dispute based on this international law. Cyber Surakshit Bharat is the initiative of which union ministry? This is the initiative of Ministry of Electronics and IT, and it seeks to spread awareness about cybercrime and strengthen the capacities of frontline IT officials and chief information security officers across all the government departments. Which country manufactures the Spike anti-tank missile? By the way, why this initiative was in news? Because under this initiative, the National E-Governance Division has organized 35th Chief Information Security Officers Deep Dive Training Program, right? So which country manufactures the Spike anti-tank missile? This is a fire and forget anti-tank guided missile that is developed by the country Israel. And recently, Israel country has signed a defense deal with Greece to provide it with over $400 million worth of a Spike anti-tank missile. And according to Rafael, the missiles can be launched from around 45 different platforms on land, air and sea. Which union ministry is associated with the draft Sagarmala Innovation and Startup Policy? Obvious answer is Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. And it seeks to nurture the startups and other entities to co-create the future of India's growing maritime sector, right? And this draft policy seeks the creation of digital portal-based selection of startups that ensures a transparent process, okay? So this Sagarmala Innovation and Startup Policy belongs to Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. So these are the next 15 questions from the month of April, and tomorrow we'll be continuing it and we will discuss the questions from 106 up to question number 120, and with this we will be done with our 50% of April current affairs question. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meenuz Hatsana signing off.